Citizen journalism is a form of journalism conducted by individuals who are not professionals. However, they spread their information to the public through the use of websites, blogs, and social media platforms. Citizen journalism is crucial to the development of countries' societies where their mainstream media is biased towards the ideals and way of life to the government and how they want to control the public. This can be seen in China as its communist society, which the government places heavy restrictions on the way of life, especially comparing it to a Western country's way of life. Due to the restricted mainstream journalism communist countries have, it can impact the society to make them believe what the government wants the society to believe. With this, it becomes harder for individuals to express themselves as they are then restricted to the government's view of their ideal society. This is why citizen journalism is important in society. Citizen journalism therefore allows for society to share the news about what is actually happening in their area. For example, the best way to fully explain this is the Chinese government wants to keep the society in a tight circle. In this circle, the government controls every aspect of the individual's lives. With this controlling aspect, they are limiting their access to information that is actually happening in their country. Citizen journalism helps to break this circle of limited information. This then creates a channel in which politically sensitive information can be shared. As a result, it makes it more difficult for the government to control their online information flow in their country. Citizen journalism has many different purposes in each country. For instance, in India, citizen journalism is used to share information about as a form of protest against the lack of resources, such as safe drinking water and medical supplies in the more rural areas of the country. In this instance, citizen journalism is crucial for the development of the country, as the government is bombarded with other issues, such as their heavy population and road rules and stuff like that, and commitments they forget about in the rural areas, as the government's budget is prioritised to other developments in the countries. Therefore, without citizen journalism, the rural areas won't be able to share how they are living, as this allows for a channel for protests to give recognition to people in India and to people all over the world, with the hopes of citizen journalism highlighting the living standards of rural India are having to cope with to the rest of the country and the world. There is the ability to have an effect on the government to give them more attention into the living conditions of their country. Citizen journalism in China and India compared to Western countries like Australia and America are very different. For example, in Australia, citizen journalism is mainly used through social media. Citizen journalism is mainly used by individuals to express themselves and their interests, such as personal blogs, expressing what they do professionally or what they do as a small business. As well, for example, another example is if there's an accident or if there's a natural disaster, the bystanders around the area can capture the incident and send it to authorities on social media. For instance, an example of this can be seen through the past years of terrorist attacks in the Lindt chocolate factory, and updates were posted constantly by authorities on social media letting everyone know. This lets everyone know what's happening in the area. Whereas in America, for example, citizen journalism is used the same as in Australia, but this is used for more protests against political leaders. For instance, the president's election for 2020, especially against Trump's campaign. Citizen journalism is also prominent in protests such as Black Lives Matter movement in America. For an example, this citizen journalism highlighted a lot about the Black Lives Matter movement, and it reached globally, which was really good. Therefore, citizen journalism is crucial in the development of societies. However, citizen journalism and the importance in it varies from country to country. For instance, it's highly important for the development of society in China to have citizen journalism due to the heavy restrictions the government has placed on its country.